you want to know what it is.
Information.
Remember,
Information.
all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
I am not a number. I am a free man.
And a very warm welcome if you've just joined me on my channel, Nodge's View on Things. How you doing? How you keeping? Hope everybody's safe and sound where you are. Still bunged up, chemtrail flu. Yeah, must be the season for it. Today what I would like to do is show you proof that the American government are using technologies in our sky. I've come across the legal documents and I think this is very, very interesting. It tallies up with what I've been showing on my channel. Many different things. And some of those things, like chemtrails, we don't need to watch a video about chemtrails. Just go to the window. Just go outside, look up in the sky. Sometimes you see a grid pattern, sometimes you just see lines, sometimes you even get an X. And when they really want to mock us, they put a pentagram in the sky. But chemtrails don't exist. But this legal document actually proves, in no uncertain terms, that they are spraying the sky. They're not trying to hide anything, are they? Chemtrails don't exist, of course they don't. I've shown sky discs and they interact with the clouds. I've shown sky discs by the sun. I've shown sky discs by the moon. And of course this is a very normal thing to see on camera. Of course it is. Lens systems, that's exactly what we're looking at here. And the Fresnel lens, we've seen that spin and it acts like a big kaleidoscope in the sky with chemtrails and all the other bits and pieces, and it hides all the objects that are incoming. I've shown you the black dots on the sun and I've actually proved that this is a sun simulator. This isn't a camera abnormality, this is a man-made object. And talking about the sun simulator, I come across a channel called Donny of Daytona. He does some very interesting work on a sun simulator and goes out on a different direction. Very interesting, well worth a watch. Please go over, have a look, and if you like his work, please subscribe. I'll leave the links for his channel in the description box down below. Okay, Nige, stop your ramblings. Let's get on with the video. Okay then. So, for all those people that don't believe that there's technology in place in our skies and in our atmosphere, what you need to do is read this, the State of Rhode Island Bill 2017-H6011. You can find this all over the internet and it is very, very revealing. What you've got to understand, this is a legal document. They are going to take the American, or make the American government accountable for what's going on in the skies. Let's go down. What I'm going to do is just show you some interesting bits and then you can read the rest for yourself. I'll leave the links in the description box down below so it's nice and simple for everybody to find. There's a PDF, in fact there's two PDFs and a HTML document that you can go and read. This chapter shall be known and may be cited as the Geoengineering Act of 2017. A. Geoengineering is defined herein as the intentional manipulation of the environment involving nuclear, biological, chemical, electromagnetic and or the physical agent activities that affect changes to the Earth's atmosphere and of its surface. B. The Rhode Island General Assembly finds that geoengineering encompasses many technologies and the methods involving hazardous activities can harm human health and safety, the environment and the economy of the state of Rhode Island. C. It is therefore the intention of Rhode Island General Assembly to regulate all geoengineering activities further set forth in the terms and provisions of this chapter. And as you can see down here, we've got finding of facts. There's many things that it talks about and it's 10 pages long. I just want to go through a couple of bits and pieces that I find quite interesting. Space sunshades or sun shields, huge parasols in the sky, reduce the amount of sunlight. We got solar shields and atmospheric screens that use reflective particulates such as sulfur dioxide and aluminium oxide released into the atmosphere to block sunlight. and then it rains down as pollution, go figure. Number 6, reflective space mesh mirrors. Why mesh mirrors deployed in space to reduce the amount of direct sunlight reaching the Earth's surface over a small or large area depending on their size. Now, are we seeing these on camera and mistaking them for planets or lensing systems or wherever it might be? It is very, very possible. And here we got the planetary sunshades. These largest of SRM operations use particulates to cover over time the whole Earth, stripping the ozone layer as much as 76%. I think that sounds a bit dangerous to me. And reducing the amount of direct sunlight reaching the Earth's surface. I think they're doing a very, very good job at this particular moment in time with the chemtrailing. And down here you can see it's got artificial ionosphere. A sustained high density plasma cloud is produced in Earth's upper atmosphere. Why would they need to do that? Are they terraforming the planet? Yeah, okay. So what we'll do, we'll look at a couple of more bits and pieces and then I'll let you peruse it to your contentment. And here on page 3 we can see they've got carbon black or black carbon releases, deliberate atmospheric releases of soot to produce artificial weather events, and atmospheric deployment of radio frequency microwave radiation. Now, is that what we've been seeing on the weather maps, all those strange events? Is that what produces the scalar clouds? And the last one, definitions, bottom of page 4. If we go down to section 3, it talks about atmospheric contaminants, means of any type of aerosol, chaff, biologic or trans-biologic agent. But if we go further down onto page 5, section 4, chaff means aluminium coated fiberglass particles. Well, doesn't that cause Alzheimer's? And there's many other bits and pieces to this bill, and there's 10 pages. But whoever researched and drafted this bill and wrote it, the document H6011, really done their homework. They knew what they were talking about. Everything in this document can be proven, and we know that most of it is being used. They've been chemtrailing for the last 30 years. They also talk about global dimming and the reduction of vitamin D and reduced photosynthesis, and now water and air being contaminated with the foreign objects that they're putting in the chemtrails. And did you know that really we're getting 25 to 30% less sunlight because of the chemtrails? We're getting increases in acid and sulfur and aluminium oxide. And they go on to talk about the droughts and the floods. And there are many places that have been flooded that haven't been flooded before. And also there's many places that are very, very dry now that weren't before. Also being told the increase in ultraviolet radiation, UVA, UVB and UVC reaching Earth. Just to mention a few bits and pieces. And don't forget, this is all proven because they are taking the American government to court, and they've got to prove every single thing that's in this bill. But like I say, it's for you to make your mind up. Go and read it. I think you'll find it is quite interesting. Anyway, that's all I've got for you now. Much love, much peace, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.